My voice probably sounds a little rough right now, and if it does throughout this video, I do apologize. I'm still trying to recover from opening day yesterday and just talking pretty much all day yesterday downtown. So again, I do apologize if my voice sounds a little rough in this video, but that's not going to stop me from being hyped and excited about this Tigers victory for the second straight day. Throw up the W's, baby! Tigers win, a guaranteed series win over the Chicago White Sox, and now we are back at 500. Hey, listen, against non-Los Angeles Dodgers team so far to start this season, the Tigers are 4-1. We take that, baby. We will take that. Let's go, Tigers. Let's talk about this win today. But first of all, I do have some housekeeping notes I need to take care of. I have a lot of them. 4 things I want to talk about in this housekeeping segment. I'll try to make them all quick. So first of all, thank you to Roast Dumber for sponsoring today's video. They've got hot coffee, cold brews, chocolate, all kinds of great drinks and treats for you to possibly try and hopefully enjoy. Not hopefully, I know you will enjoy it if you do try it. Visit our website, roastdumber.com, link in the description below, and if you make an order and you want to save some money on that order, you can always use my code TonyD to do just that, to save yourself some money on your order. Thank you so much to Roast Dumber for sponsoring this one. Housekeeping number 2, if you can all do me a favor, leave a like on this video, comment your thoughts on this Tigers win down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button, I'd very much appreciate it as we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Housekeeping note number 3. You see the Pistons flag right there. Congratulations to the Detroit Pistons, Detroit basketball, on officially clinching a top 6 playoff seed in the Eastern Conference in this year's NBA playoffs. Man, the turnaround that they have had has been nothing short of historic for not just the NBA, but for professional sports, period. Where they were last year to where they are right now this season, I'm going to clap again because they deserve it. Absolutely unbelievable. As a diehard Pistons fan, I could not be any happier. Congratulations, Pistons. Cade the Paradox, Google Docs, Boston Red Sox, Pistons in 5. We will see you in the playoffs. By the way, my Pistons postgame videos will be back for the playoffs too. Last but not least, housekeeping note number 4. What's up, Los Angeles? How we doing today? Alright, that takes care of the housekeeping. Let's now talk about this Tigers victory. So, just as the Tigers did yesterday in the home opener, the Tigers took their belts off and did a little BTA to the Chicago White Sox in this one. First of all, offensively, exact same as yesterday. 7 runs on 10 hits. We had that yesterday in the home opener, and we had that today. Great stuff from the offense once again. All 7 runs came within the first 3 innings. That's all we obviously needed to win this ball game. It all started with a 2 spot in the first inning. We are noticing a positive trend with this baseball team to start the season. They love scoring first inning runs, and they did that once again today. A 2 spot in the first inning. Riley RBI tied up at 1. I believe they said on the broadcast today that is now 5 straight games for Riley with an RBI. He's on fire. Love to see it. And also in that first inning, Andy Ibanez, RBI, 2-1 Tigers. Second inning, another 2 spot for the Tigers thanks to another homer from Kerry Carpenter. Kerry Bonds, baby. Another day, another homer for Kerry. 2-run shot, 4-1 Tigers. And then the third inning, speaking of being on fire, it is Torque Bomb Saturday, baby. A Torque solo homer made it 5-1 Tigers. He has looked so great to start this season. It puts a smile on my face. It puts a smile on every Tigers fan's face. Let's go, Torque. 5-1. And then to close out that 3-run third inning, Trey RBI, J-Hen RBI. 7-1 Tigers. And like I said, that's all we need to hang on to win this ball game. Great stuff from the offense once again today. My Tigers position player of the game in this victory, I considered J-Hen. He had a great day today at the plate. I considered Andy Ibanez. Andy made some great plays defensively at third base too. I considered those two, but I'm going to give it to Spencer Torkelson. He had a double in this game too, and he made some big plays defensively at first base. Torque, my Tigers position player of the game in this victory today. And And then pitching-wise, Reese Olson, today's starter for the Tigers, I thought he was solid. You know, the 2 runs he gave up in this game, one the first, one the fifth. I give Reese a lot of credit because it could have been a lot worse in those innings, but he was able to fight out of those jams to get out of those innings with just the 1 run allowed in both of those frames. First inning, Reese gave up 1 run to give Chicago the early lead, and then the White Sox had runners on second and third with just 1 down, but Reese was able to fight out of it. The damage was limited to just 1 Chicago run in that first inning. And then the 5th inning, too. The White Sox had the bases loaded with nobody out, but Reese was able to fight out of it, just giving up 1 run. I give Reese a lot of credit for, like I said, really limiting the damage in those innings and not making it a lot worse than it could have been, you know? Reese's final line today, 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. No homers allowed, with 52 strikes on 94 total pitches. Was he perfect today? No, but like I said, I thought he was solid. I thought it was a solid day today for Reese Olson. And out of the bullpen, Bo Brisky threw a scoreless 7th inning. John Brebbia, 6 up, 6 down in the closest game out. 1-2-3 8th inning, 1-2-3 9th inning with 2 strikeouts. I'm going to give John Brebbia, my Tigers, pitcher of the game in today's victory. All in all, good win. I've clapped a lot in this video, but I'm going to do it one more time. Good victory for the Tigers today. As I mentioned already, guarantees a series win and gets us back at 500 on this early season. Good stuff, Tigers. And now we will go for the series sweep of the Chicago White Sox tomorrow with Jackson Jobe on the mound. I don't want to get ahead of myself because, you know, I got a little ahead of myself against Seattle when we had Tarek on the mound go for the sweep, and we saw how that went. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just only going to say we are going for the sweep tomorrow with Jackson Jobe on the mound. You know? Go Tigers, baby. We'll see you then. That's all I got for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it as always. As I mentioned earlier, if you can all do me a favor, please leave a like on this video. Comment your thoughts on this Tigers win down below. And if you can hit that subscribe button, I'd very much appreciate it as we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We'll see you following tomorrow's game, the series finale against the Chicago White Sox. Until then, as always, go Tigers, baby.